I'm rolling live once again. It's your main man, Nitty. This only happens in Ohio. Y'all know the vibes. I'm rolling live with Adam Murphy, the CEO, owner of Midwest Mixtapes. He pulled up. We dropped the location. Talk to me. What you doing in Columbus?
Man, I'm just out here promoting, pushing. I want to see what's talent out here.
So you looking for talent? Like, what you mean you looking?
Yeah, man. I'm always looking for talent just to help, figure out somebody who needs some marketing, some real good to home base to, from the internet to the streets, some real marketing.
Are you managing or doing anything like that?
I
so
manage.
When you say that, looking for talent, like, that, like I manage 2 artists myself. Okay. So it's like when you see talent, you want to like push that. You want to kind of like.
I'll put it like this. I'm connected with a couple labels. Like I know the lawyers.
All right.
So. They even just recently I had one hit me up about Skylar Black.
All right.
So out of Cincinnati.
Definitely fire. Yeah, definitely. So that's why when you create the Midwest Mixtapes, is that what? Cause that's a platform.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you want to achieve. Like, this only happens in Ohio. When we drop that top 50, it holds weight. People gonna look. So, what was your vision behind creating that?
Man, actually, this is how Midwest Mixtapes came about. It started out as a mixtape site. It was created in 2004. It was by I didn't create it. It was another gentleman.
But you own it now. You run it now.
Yeah, he gave me access to it because I really was doing this music stuff. I was really at the time I was managing a group called Lyrical Warfare. We were put on by Kingpin Skinny Pimp from Memphis. Okay, I'm a lot older than I look.
Yeah, you dropped your. I know. We talked off camera, so I know.
But,
but when you say that, you come across when I'm just now me. Like you seem passionate about the culture. You seem passionate about.
Oh man, the Midwest is not being put on like it should be.
Why is that? What we lacking? Is it more platforms? Do we need, like my bro Watt say all the time, he don't like that it's only one, this only happens in Ohio. It should be more. Do you feel like it should be more Midwest mixtapes? Or is it?
Nah, it needs to be more people like Midwest Mixtapes hooking up with this is only happens in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Like us real good solid platforms. Like even when you guys did your top 50, there was multiple artists on there that I've actually worked with.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming to Columbus I want to see what's going on in Columbus as well. But at the same time, I know you guys are a solid platform. You guys are touching your whole market. You're not just necessarily
putting ourselves in a box.
Yeah, you ain't putting yourself in a box, and that's what I've never tried to do. If the box that I created is the Midwest, man, that's 20% of the country.
And it's the number one consumer, though. That's
right.
That's the thing.
From Chicago to Columbus to Detroit. Yeah. Like
we make a difference in politics and all that shit,
man,
bro.
We put the icing on these artists' cakes, bro.
Yeah. So we had a hot topic. Okay, so look.
Go ahead, man.
We just had a hot topic the other day. In my last interview, shout out my man Ant Bang. And we had a little confusion. It kind of went crazy on the thread for the day. But it was a topic of, do you feel like when bigger artists come here, like say like, it could be a big artist. We ain't going to drop names, whatever, Okay. And they come in here to the Midwest doing shows in our clubs, our venues. Do you feel like there should be kind of like a tapping in? I ain't going to say a check-in or whatever, but do you feel like it's only right for them to be tapping in? And
I'll put it like this. Say, if, you know what, Boosie's a great example. I'm going to show you a great example of what Boosie does. He goes up to Indianapolis a lot. He does. He packs out
a lot.
He packs out shows and he has people signed to him from Indianapolis. He has some of the top talented producers. You know what I'm saying? So what you talking about, yeah, I definitely think artists should do that. At the end of the day, someone like Master P, you know why Master P got big? I'm about it. Think of how many how many Midwest cities he shouted out on that. You know what I'm saying? All them, No Limit's a great example of what we're talking about right now. He was in getting everybody together, just like what you guys are doing with
right.
You bring it all of Ohio. At the end of the day, boom, we can't get nothing going on in our own city. Boom, we can at least crack it, see what's going on with you guys. Mm-hmm. You guys are gonna be able to not dictate, but hey, these people are doing good things in Cincinnati, or these people are doing good things in Dayton. This is what he's doing up in Toledo. You're giving people options.
So, cause I love the name and I love the platform. I love what I'm seeing. So, another hot topic I just had, you seeing a lot of album work. Do you still believe in the true hearted mixtape?
I wish artists would go back to that.
That's what I was saying. I had a whole. I'm
There,
like,
there's too many like.
it's still because it's like it's still a way to build your resume to get
Yeah.
better and then sell yourself like and
Make-
find your sound as an artist for real.
Yeah, find your sound, find your style. Just it's a lyrical exercise. It's a mind exercise. I don't think these cats are exercising enough. They just going in the sauna.
What I say, it's easy for somebody to pick a beat, and that's one thing we're good at in the Midwest. We love beats. We pick beats, but it's easy.
Yeah, we get a lot of things too.
It's easy to just to go into a studio and write a beat for 2.5 minutes though. Like it still has to be a craft there. I think to separate the quality. Like it's over polluted. I feel like so when you create something like that. What can we expect from that? Because I was just at live mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? That's in Cleveland. They're based out of Cleveland, like same theory, same set. So what are you trying to achieve with that?
With Midwest mixtapes, I'm achieving what I've always achieved. I hit my mark. I didn't shoot over my mark. First of all, that's a 48 law of power in there. Don't shoot past your mark. And all I'm worried about is the Midwest. I don't necessarily care if some big name, somebody from down south knows me. I don't necessarily care. They're not from where I'm from. I'm trying to put on where we're from on. At the end of the day, that's it.
So
there's enough of us out here that we can do that.
They're a little bit more selective over there too. Like, can anybody get? How do you go about putting an artist on your site and all that? Like, is it like?
All right, there's two.
Explain the breakdown with it.
Okay. We went from a site, download and all that. That's, from 04 to about 2015, 16. Then, boom, we noticed downloads were stopped. So, just left it at the streaming type stuff. But I got it to where it's set up now. I can put your Spotify on there if you want. And I can put your YouTube album or single, whatever, on it. So that way, when it is being played on my site, you getting paid. There's two ways I put people on.
So they can't get paid off of your site, though, off the streams?
Yeah. Yeah, they go.
It's the Spotify.
Yeah, it's the Spotify that you use. It's the YouTube link that I'm using. So yeah, I don't see nothing of that. You know what I'm saying? That goes directly to you. And I can say, I had one artist hit me up one time. We were nearly 10% of his views for the certain time period he was looking at. So we are very effective. But it goes back to it's giving back to the artist.
Right.
But the two ways to get on Midwest mixtapes is either have a crazy buzz, have somebody in your market that I know, and they're definitely, hey, this person, like.
He checks out.
Yeah,
Quality's there.
Yeah, the quality's there. Boom, you really need hey, we need your help. Just, do this. What you need from them? Cool, all right. Stuff like that. Or get some kind of service with me, email blast, or you just be on the side.
Email? What's the best way to contact you?
You can get me on any of my social media. Any of the social media is Midwest Mixtapes.
All of it, Midwest
Yeah, everything
Mixtapes.
Midwest Mixtapes. But yeah, so to come up with, if you really don't have a name and number, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. This is a marketing. We are a marketing company. We're not a blog. Even though I just be posting stuff on there and stuff like that sometimes, as far as like I said. If I got someone from your town hitting me up saying, hey, this person really needs this look, they about to crack that, this is what's going to help them get over that hump, all right, bet,
So where do you
just
feel
be a
like,
favor,
What do you feel like artists go wrong at, though, with just being an artist?
Man, they're not doing enough of this type stuff. They're not tapping into the streets. They're more worried about Instagram and being social media hyped, and they think that, but they forget it's real life people that is creating stuff for the internet. So you got to tap in. At the end of the day, it's like a new pocket of fans. Like I got my man Pat Goon here. I've been working with him.
Shout out, bro.
I've been working with him for the last 3-4 months, and it's just like cool. I told him, hey, this is what I'm about to go do. You got to go meet these guys. Now you have an opportunity to get the fans off your guys' platform. Boom, like I said, start building with these people who actually do this stuff on a regular.
That's what it really takes, though. Like,
it's consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency and just being on top of your stuff and just, mess with the people who got something going on.
So when we talk about the Midwest as a culture, though, what do you feel like? We kind of talked about it, but it's like
That's a whole different, like, man, you talking from Youngstown to Kansas City. And that in between
Why
all,
we keep hearing Kansas City? Like, cause I keep hearing the Kansas City. Like, I'm from Columbus, so I'm like, Kansas City, but it's really a market like that though. Like,
yeah, the Bay Area been going out to Kansas City forever. They just got they got a real independent mind state. The way I was taught in the industry and the business wise, people from Kansas, I get along with Kansas City people real easy. They're really on top of their money when it comes to their music. But they had people from the Bay coming in teaching them that stuff. The Bay Area gets money on the independent tip, big time. You know what I'm saying? That goes all the way back to the 90s.
so look, you pull up with the merch. You show love, but you got the Hood Illustrated magazine here. Shout out to he got some real shit going on. You feel me? Like you really like believing still in the mixtape, believing in the content. Like what you talking about here? What? How did this even happen for you?
How that happened? Hood Illustrated. They're a magazine based out of Lansing, Michigan. I met him actually. Actually, my contact in Cincinnati, Judy Jones. I don't know if you guys know Judy. She an OG in the industry. Well, anyway, she had sent me a bunch of magazines, and Hood Illustrated was one of them. And I'm flipping through there. Next thing I know, I see my logo on there, big as hell on a page. Like, yo, right? I was like, call Judy. I was like, hey, what's this about? And she was like, I don't know. She's like, you don't know him? I was like, no, I never met him. Never seen the magazine before. That's when I met him, though, at the Ohio Hip Hop Awards when I came out here to Columbus. So we just stayed cool. He always reached out to me, always showed me love when he could. And eventually it was just last year. Last year, just hit him up like, hey, I want the cover. Boom, hits me up. And then he was like, man, it's a 4-page spread. I don't need 4 pages to talk about what I do necessarily. So I was just like, well, shit, how about, can we use it for this, and this? So we made it a St. Louis edition.
I see that, too.
So when you look in there, you'll see some contacts for some different radio personalities that got radio shows. I got my man, Coach Carl Reed. He's a CBS college sports analyst now. Who helps with recruiting. Actually, his Ronnie Perkins of the New England Patriots. That was his first NFLer. What else is in there? Some other fire artists, like from artwork, cover, and whatnot. Just like people who rocked with Midwest Mixtapes, showed them some love, put them in a magazine.
So you've been doing it for a while now. So it's like,
What year is this again?
It's a while. A long time.
Hey, you know what?
Bro.
Hey, today what today is, man. I want to say it was 19 years ago today that I dropped my first project that I executive produced, that group called Lyrical Warfare.
Right.
So, yeah. So I've been doing this for a minute.
So what else do you?
And that's still selling.
So like, what's really the game plan for you this year? Like, 'cause you're pulling up, you on the road. So it's like, what can people that ain't hip to you, your fans that are hip to you, what can we be tuned in and what can we be expecting coming from
I just want to show, like, well, boom, I came out to hear you guys. So, boom, hopefully we get to talking more. You guys get to bumping artists in my way. I can start sending my artists that I already deal with y'all way. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to networking and stuff like that.
For sure. And that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Midwest Mixtapes, man. Go follow the page. Tap in. If you got some quality shit going on, send it bro's way. This what it's really about, man.
I want to see some, like, you guys are a new market to me, as far as being on the physical
out here.
You know what I'm saying? On the physical, like I'm a physical person. I'm a very tangible person. Like, you can go to the Kansas City, Chicago, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Gary, Indiana, some Detroit, and you can be around music people and say Midwest Mixtapes. You're gonna have somebody like, oh, Adam, and they know me by face. So, Drizzle, hey, shout out to Drizzle. He was actually one of the first DJs I really worked with from Cincinnati. I definitely he has great taste in artists, from Young Butter to Lil Spig. Who else did he have? But even just even this past year, I would say that that Mode record with Butter, I would have to put that easily in my top 5 Midwest records. And also, too, just to let y'all know, I saw this with my own eyes down at the core retreat. They were playing it, and to be able to tap Butter on the shoulder and point out this group of people who was just going hard, dancing to it. And it was just like, yeah, you got something. And I can definitely tell you on my behalf I had that Mode record at least 6-7 months in my Spotify Midwest Mixtapes playlist. Like, yeah. Drizzle has great taste in music.
And that's what it is too. It gotta be a quality. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like I said, it's oversaturated. Everybody want to rap.
That part.
Everybody
Quality.
want to rap. So
And I feel like it take people like us to separate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quality marketing.
Yeah.
To take the quality product and have quality marketing, you're gonna make quality dollars. It's not rocket
A
science.
simple recipe.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's that? Oh, somebody said this to me. Master the basics, then manipulate it with your creativity. It's just not hard. Just master the basics.
Bro pulled up talking though like he shooting out 48 laws of powers and shit like.
Oh man, like at the end of the day, I've been doing this since '03. I've like really been.
You seen it really change too, because when you talk about 03 music wise to music now,
and even the like I said, the person who put the artist that I helped put on was Kingpin Skinny Pimp. If you don't know who Kingpin Skinny Pimp is, go do your homework. That's a Memphis legend.
I definitely heard that name.
Trust me, you've heard him on 3 6 Mafia music before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking?
Not rapping.
Oh, he a rapper. Oh,
Yeah. When I mean look him up, if you don't know who that is, that's my personal favorite rapper. But to be able to then work with some people that he had on, oh my God. And we sold quick. And then that was really the beginning of the internet.
right? Exactly.
Was about 98, 99. You have message boards. And actually quite a few message boards are still out there from websites that I used to get on from the very beginning. And that's how Midwest Mixtapes came about. The dude who created it, I met him on the message boards. But on these message boards, it was always East Coast, West Coast, down south. Right. Never the Midwest. Never. So we created something for ourselves.
So what you bought him out or something like? How that
Yeah, man, dude, I don't know how old you guys were in like 07, 08 and all that when the gas prices that were like they are now.
I was fresh out of high school.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm 33.
Okay, y'all some youngsters. Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all young compared to me. But like, dude, you remember them gas prices were $3, $4 a gallon and stuff. Dude was ready to sell the site. He didn't want to pay for the damn server costs and shit. And he was like, "Oh, nobody's donating money." I was like, "Of course nobody's gonna donate money." I was like, who the fuck just donates money? And I was like, "Man, you need to be charging these artists." Nah, I don't want to do that. Well, then charge these people for a subscription. Oh, I don't want to do that. I was like, then you ain't trying to do business. Mm-hmm. But he got a lawyer. Lawyer estimated it out. When he told me the reason why it was what it was estimated, I was like, well, that's my work that got that estimation, that number. And I said, hey, I'll give you the low end. He said no. I just told him, I was like, you sell it, I need my money. I need a piece of that. Kept the site up. I was still adding music. He gave me access to put music up, so I always had access to put stuff up. So by this point, I'm out in Chicago like that, Gary, Indiana hard like that. I was in and out of Kansas City. So I was getting a lot of music on the road, some real quality shit. And just got bigger. Finally closed the site down to where you couldn't download or access this shit. And I hit him up. I was like, I see you ain't sold it. And I was like, I still got okay, I got 1,000 for you. He was like, all right. I was like, bet.
Caught him.
Right. I was just like, got him. I was like, you have no idea what you just did, sir.
But look, cause that's
I knew what it was. I saw it coming. Being on the internet that early, you gotta. I would say your age group needs to realize people my age group in their early 40s, we started and created this shit. You know what I'm saying? The stuff you guys are using as a playground, really going hard and ham with it, we created that shit. The dude who owns Twitter, he's from St. Louis. He ain't much older than me. You know what I'm saying? It was my age group that started the internet. We know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I saw the internet coming as far as internet marketing, just being on those message boards. Because when I mean JT, the bigger figure, used to get on there.
Damn.
Like it was a West Coast based website, so it was a lot of West Coast Bay Area artists that were jumping on there. So man, I'm learning all game that I'm turning around using in real life, and it was working. But I saw the internet coming. So and then boom, when 50 Cent came out, how'd he get on? Mixtapes. He was creating mixtapes, and the dude who created Midwest Mixtapes saw something that everybody else didn't see right away. You know what I'm saying?
What's our relationship?
Who, me and that dude? I ain't talked to that dude since.
But like that's what I was trying to get at because like, cause you get that like when I created my platform, you get people that want to attach themselves, that want to be part of it, but really don't probably believe in it as much as you or see it or willing to put in that work to really
Right.
get it to where it need to be. Like he probably really had a vision when he started that, but when it came to really hitting that ground and really going out here,
Yeah. That was the right. What you saying right there is the fact of how I even got access. He couldn't keep up with the amount of music I was sending him. Like, like, yeah, he was like, here, man. I didn't know how to do the stuff either. Just to let any and everybody know, I didn't know how to do nothing of that. I just knew how to get on message boards. That's it. Other than that, I didn't know how to upload that stuff. I had a friend, though, who was helping with another artist that we grew up with. And I was just like, hey, I'll split the money with you. He was like, cool, whatever. He was all for it. He was more happy about me buying it than I was. He knew what it was.
Cause I want to kind of challenge you for it. Cause you
Go ahead.
seem cool. You seem cool and everything. But I'm coming from a point like the Midwest need this shit, bro. Like we need a strong platform, like where like Midwest artists can really just tap in, like who's up and coming out the mid. Do you need like us? This ain't happen. We looking for interns. We looking for people that's like minded. But you gotta be serious. Hit the DM. Do you need more hands over there? What's holding Midwest mixtapes from being the absolute greatest thing in the Midwest? And motherfuckers just like, this is where I need to be. I need my music on this platform, this site.
I just need to get it out there more. I need to be messing with more platforms like you guys. I need to go tap into Cleveland physically. I've only been to Cincinnati. I've been to here. But when I mean been here, I mean I'm in the cracks, crevices, back alleys. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to do a show here or event?
Yeah.
Like
I got
stuff
some,
like
I'm getting up with DJ Trill tonight.
Shout out Trill, the trillest DJ in the world.
To the campaign Wednesdays. So, that's going to be something like that. Me going there, if it turns out real nice. What you think I'm about to go home and talk about? Now you got St. Louis, Columbus. Y'all can be moving back and forth. We down 70. You know what I'm saying? It's a straight shot. Just got to, little gas money.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take, though, pulling up. Actually, like, we just came off our
You got to pull up to people, man. You got to see people face to face. And now that you guys have seen me face to face, you're going to see stuff. When you see stuff more on the internet, it's going to be more happy for you to, man, that's my boy. Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Boom. You might see somebody that I put on my stuff from, like, say, a video clip from somebody from Chicago.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, who's that, Adam? Send them our way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what,
it's
see,
networking.
see, I'm beyond this how it's working for me. I started off Columbus, the bus promotion 614. Then I expanded. I'm like Youngstown, Cleveland, Cincinnati. I'm like, whoa, it's really deep out here. Then I'm hearing like I'm seeing Hef in Cleveland with Sleazy Flow. They in
shout out to Hef.
They
That's
got
my boy.
Ack in the school. They really John F. Kennedy High School going crazy. But it's like that's Chicago artists. You feel me? I'm like,
Nah, he from Kansas City.
He was Sleazy Flow.
Yeah.
He from
Sleazy World Go is from Kansas City. He's actually originally from Michigan.
What?
But I did an interview with him. Check it out on YouTube. But
Why do
I asked him that though. I was like, on my profile, I got a lot of, and on my social media, man, I got a little bit of somebody from all over the place, from the Midwest. So I see what some people say and shit. Some people were like, man, dude ain't really from Kansas City. Dude ain't really from Kansas. So I asked him flat out. I was like, hey, there's people from Kansas City saying you're not from there. could you go ahead and explain? He was like, man, I moved there when I was 13. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, you don't need to say nothing more.
Right.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
get it, we understand it. But it's like my bro called the Chitlin pipeline. The Chitlin circuit.
You know what?
Like do
We
you,
don't have that.
that's what I was brought it up. Like
Okay.
that's what we need. Like just start sending the artists through this system that's well run and
Man.
well organized with real solid people,
Hey.
and we just going crazy with it for real.
Yeah, that's all we need.
But that's what we creating, like
Yeah.
like how you here today, like we was doing the same shit. You want to get into that? Like how we was just on tour.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
came like T Ohio Media
And
Tour.
I saw
like,
you guys watching y'all do that, and that made me even more like when I
It's
came down
crazy.
to you two. My guy in Chicago or you guys was like,
And look,
nah,
and look,
they
and-
moving around in the places that my name needs to be.
And I'm gonna be honest,
Even more.
because I'm sitting across a lot of artists, looking them in the face, and it's quality artists, man. From shout out to everybody that I interview. You feel me? Love and respect. It's like people want to get out of here, man. Like, and they have the potential, the quality, the music, and a lot that I'm hearing is they need that team. They need that. Where can I knock on the door at? Hey, I need y'all right now. I'm ready to go.
It's I would say it's maybe 3 out of every 10 artists that really are down to do stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, and you giving them justice with that. 3 out of y'all. Baby.
you know what I'm saying? But
Now go into detail, break it down. What is required to take an artist? I'm talking about not a local artist, but an artist that you got some type of. What is the game plan to get them there? And it may work, it may not. But what is the game plan? What would you do if you had an artist that you know that could sell out? What would you do?
oh my God, I would hit every last like, you know what? Let's talk about that Sleazy World Go dude. He just got signed. You know what I'm saying? He just did that promo tour run with Tef. He did multiple cities. Like I said, he stopped over in St. Louis. And for the fact if you have, I'm gonna call him a social media artist because he blew up off TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to be a
No,
disrespectful
that's an
way.
outlet. That's a platform.
Hey, some people. Nah, trust me, man. People think sometimes when I say certain things, they think I'm being, yeah. And I'm a Capricorn. I'm just being flat out blunt. It's nothing being. He's a social media artist. He blew up off TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But for someone like him, so when we saw him and we talked to him, when I talked to him, when he was like, nah, I know I need to get out. I know I needed to do this promo run. I know I needed to come shake people's hands. Too many artists just want to just sit off their social media. They just think it's all internet, and you got to have a balance. You know, at the end of the day, like you just said, I pulled up on you guys. I have an internet-based website.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's what we doing. Like
I still,
boom.
boom. I didn't spend marketing dollars on the internet. But boom, I spent it on something physical that I can leave somewhere.
Because you don't want to, like us, when we drop in the top 50 list, you motherfuckers sitting there saying, oh, well, they don't know. We pull up, you know what I'm saying? If you got something going on, if you got motion in the culture of Ohio, tap in like my bro. You can't. It ain't no way you moving around Ohio and you think you hot and all that, and you ain't tapping into the platform. You gotta tap into the platform, you know, and sell yourself. Network. That's the whole thing. Cause there's no way of getting noticed if you're not having conversations. You may not get what you want out that conversation, but at least you're making that formal introduction. Hey, I'm so and so. This what I got going on. Just keep your eye out on me. I might like what I hear.
You just described the conversation I had with my man on the way down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, boom, you about to get introduced to a few DJs. Shout out to DJ Swamp Thing. I'm meeting up with him later. And then, like I said, doing the thing with DJ Trill. It's just like, boom, let's go shake some hands. Now people will understand. They know you. They'll know your face when I'm sending the music now.
Not to cut you off, because like when I say that DJ Trill, the trillest DJ in the world, like I want to bring that type of shit back. You feel me? Like Midwest mixtapes. Like you remember the DJ drama era? That's a whole different sound. I think that's a different sound of music for real. It's a different,
man. It
enhances it.
Hey, let's take it to what we were gonna talk about earlier before you said, nah, let's get this on camera. When like Like mixtapes. People act like mixtapes aren't important anymore. Like when DJs do their mixtapes, man. I got mixtapes on my site that have thousands and thousands of plays. You know what I'm saying? Like people still listen to mixtapes, especially if it's a good DJ. You know, like I was just in, like I said, I was just in Milwaukee with my man DJ Jerry with Mixtape Trappers. His mixtape, I think the last mixtape he did, it was an all Milwaukee one. This thing's got like 20, 30,000 plus plays on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can't tell me that people aren't still paying attention to mixtapes.
I think a lot of artists nowadays, they just put out singles. Like,
Which ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it, but give us pick up a nice cover art and drop it.
Like bodies of work, huh?
I like bodies of work because
Yeah.
I'm out of that. You giving me a mixtape is what, 5 to 6, sometimes 7. So it's not too.
See, that's EP, man. You know what? And that's also, let's talk about how the word mixtape has evolved over the years.
to EPs. But I believe that's a mix.
The mixtape usually it originally was
I-
tracking for beats in a sense, right?
Yeah, and I wish artists would go back to doing that stuff. Like, just it's like, to me, artists need to start finding the DJ and the DJs need to start finding the artists to build with.
That's the original art of the game. Like,
Yeah, definitely bring it back to the root.
yeah.
I definitely think that. But I would definitely love to see more artists doing jacking mixtapes. Like, I remember, like, it was like Waka. He was doing mixtapes, and he did like 3 or 4 mixtapes. But in each one, he had that certain record that he felt was gonna be the single, and he made sure every one of those it was just smart marketing.
Yeah, because you got analytics from that.
Yeah. You know, and you can get your plays and all that.
Have you ever rapped or anything like that, or wanted to? Just being part of this shit.
Oh
so much?
man, everybody and their mom. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Whatever you do in music business, at one point I was gonna be that star with a mic in the hand.
Right.
When I met my group Lyrical Warfare, I said, man, I'm never in my life ever gonna try to rap. I didn't need to.
Right.
I didn't need to. I found what I was looking for.
And I like that you said that because that's what it take, man. Like, we need more of this. Everybody don't gotta have a mic in their hand. You feel? I got the mic in my hand, but people need to find their lanes and do 100+ miles in them. You feel me? Cameramans, capture these moments. You know what I'm saying? Right. Engineers. You know what I'm saying? DJs. All type. Any position in music. There's so many positions in music, man. So shout out to you once again for hitting that road, man. From St. Louis. This your
My bad. We can edit that part.
Yeah, but it's love and respect for real.
Nah, like I said with you guys, when I came across you guys, and then be able to talk to someone like Butter, an artist who you guys feature on your platform, then I also saw. Didn't you guys interview him?
No, Butter. No, we didn't get a chance to talk to him. No.
Okay, well,
That's my dude though. Like,
but yeah, just to be able to say like, hey, boom, like I said, I'm seeing you guys pumping someone that I also pump as well, and just be able to talk to him for him to say, nah, them are good dudes, whatnot. And you guys, like I said, when I reached out to you guys, it was all open doors. It wasn't like who you are, who are you, media. It wasn't, you guys weren't on no like trying to be on no stuck up or trying to be like, who's this dude extra, being extra or nothing.
My plan is shit, I'm gonna just keep putting on for Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Keeping my face card good, staying original to myself, and just, hey, tap in, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about. I'm getting controversial interview. I'm interviewing everybody, bro. Like, if you're a good quality artist and you're consistent and authentic with your shit, I'm interviewing. I don't care about politics and shit, bro. I'm interviewing. I'm putting on for Ohio. This only happens in Ohio. Midwest Mixtape live in your face.
Yeah, we here.
Tap in. This what we doing.
Campaign Wednesday.
DJ Trill, the trillest DJs in the world. Parkway Lounge, y'all know what the fuck going on. And like that, I'm gone.